Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Workers were welcome to Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, People's Proletarian, Petroleum, Prefecture, 181. This evening we are going to design, maybe, hopefully, try and shoehorn in a railroad from here all the way over to here. Yes. And that's going to be almost no trouble whatsoever to do. Of course not. I think we better start with selecting the concrete-based railway then. And have a look at how the land is lying. The lay of the land, as you could also say it. To start, this bit is not very complicated. What do you need? I need you to snap. Thank you. No, this bit is not very complicated at all. This bit is really easy. We should possibly also put in a train diesel station around here. You never know when they want to refuel and such, these trains. Should we put the train diesel station in here then? There's a good spot for it. I don't know if it's a good spot, but anywhere where there already is electricity and such would be a good spot. I don't have to muck about, there is no electricity. Over here there is electricity. I can put it in here then. Yes, I think so. Yep. And as I've concluded before, this road is not really an issue to do a level crossing on, because it's very little traffic, if any, that goes out here. It's to refuel the helicopters at the fire station. It's more or less the only traffic we have. However, we should make sure that we actually go for the right spot, and the right spot would be about here. This is where we want to take the railroad eventually. Should we do single track over the road? No, we don't. Angle is not right for you, you say. How about this? That's just right. Do we need this to be double tracked all the way? Nah, not really. I don't think, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yes, that's about it for now. Now we need to do this, which means raising the terrain up quite a bit here, and having the tool for measurement out maybe too, if we can. I'm going to have to put these contour lines on. That's 40 meters, that's more than enough. If you want to cross that's only 10 meters, yes, but and also keep it navigable. How tall is this bridge? 37. Okay, yeah, this will be good then. Ought to be good then. Trains in the Soviet Republic, they actually do go up quite steep slopes, but trains actually don't like slopes very much. We'll try and elongate this as much as we can, and as much as we can make it look somewhat reasonable. How's that looking for reasonable? Ah, terrible. Hey. Do I dare take the smoothing tool to this? There is a risk that that will ruin my hard work, my hard manual terrain manipulative efforts. Railroad back a bit since the terrain didn't actually end up quite just there. We can try and use the smoothing tool on this. See what it does. I'm not sure that this is doing anything that I want it to do. So what I would want is a sort of gentle and even slope for the entire way up there. I don't think that that's going to be very easy to get it to do. We're already at we are climbing all the way, and here we end up at 46 meters. Okay, level it off a bit. They're at 41.89. Yeah. That's good. And smooth carefully. What was it now? 41.93 meters tall. We wanted landing on sort of where? Sort of here is where we want landing. You're not going to be compliant, or comply quite so easily maybe. And this might only be an in-between landing even. Just so that we can get over the road and then start the actual descent. Right? See what I'm thinking? That's now 48 meters. That's way too tall. This is sort of where we want it. There. Oh, goddammit, you're using the terrain randomizer tool. Now it went way too low. About 42. Terrain smooth, no terrain level height from center, 42.6, 41.96. That's what we'll go for. Yes, that. And a railroad bridge, please. This puts steel deck truss bridge, that puts pillars or the support below the running surface for the train. That's no good. We want it above so that we get the most space underneath it. Distance between pillars 38. Do we have chips that are wider than 38 meters? I don't know. Those ore carriers, those huge ore carriers, they are pretty damn large, aren't they? Go and have a look down here in coal. See if we have one import. We have none import. They're all out here then. You. Width 25 meters, height 34. Okay, you should be fine. Yeah, where did it go? It's right here. Okay, railway truss bridge. And right, we actually want a little bit of railroad to hook the bridge up onto here. Just a tiny bit. That's going to make the bridge, the transition between the bridge and the railroad on the ground maybe a little bit less harsh. It might. It may. It may. Okay. That's not too terrible. Oh. I just need to climb up there too, and then get down again. And a few more maneuvers. You don't want to do this. You want to hold the right mouse button. You want me to hold the right mouse button to flatten the terrain out. I prefer not to, because it will mess with the terrain that I've already tried. So, my very best here to get to something that I was hoping that it would accept as is. No. Careful now, do this right. This might not turn out too bad. Or it might turn out awfully bumpy and horrible. We don't know quite yet. See, when the train passes by over it. Which will be a while from now. Yeah, actually building this will take an age. Will you go all the way in one go? Yes, lovely. Okay. Now again, I'd want a little bit of a bridge over the road. If it wouldn't mind. Here, and then land it somewhere around there. The height there is 10 meters, that should be fine. And we could start also, this, what I'm thinking, this bridge doesn't have to be completely level. We could start taking it downhill somewhat. So if this is at 42 meters, put it at 45, or no, 35 maybe. Okay. Whatever. That's now 39, that's a bit more than we need, or at least what I was thinking, that we would need 36, level it off to 36. And put in a little bit of rail to hook the bridge onto, as per the usual. Also have it should re-aim this. Thereabout. Why don't you just take the bridge downhill and do a slope on the bridge all the way down to ground level? Because I don't think it looks very nice, especially not in the Soviet Republic, to do stuff like this, basically. Nah. Okay, that's... is that okay? It will be a bit of a jerk when the train is moving along there, but I think that is about as good as we'll get. Now, again, we need to get down. Or if you just use the terrain smoother here, it doesn't help. Doesn't help at all. It is dangerous. It's doing wrong things. Can actually have a bit too many excavators in range, because it makes it a bit difficult to fine-tune what it is that you're trying to do here. Is there any infrastructure coming that would prevent us from further terrain manipulation? No, I think we could keep the railroad sort of here. It's pretty steep, though. Have we lost any altitude so far? 36 meters. 32 meters. We've lost 4 meters of altitude. Maybe a bit slow. Should be bleeding off a bit more quickly. There we go, come on then. Now you're back at this, not actually bleeding off. We need to get down to that level, which is 2 meters above sea level. But this might now be at a point where it will accept the railroad. It could be. We shall try. I only have a little bit to go. I will be at the roundabout, and then we'll call it a something. What's happened here? I'm not quite sure what has happened here, but whatever it is, I'm gonna have to remove a bit of it. And now it climbs up to 44. What the hell have you done here? You know, we don't need to take it any taller than we already are. That's... okay, whatever. That will do. And I haven't quite decided yet if I'm going to use a dedicated train, as one used to do it, or if I'm going to use the train distribution office for this. If we're using the train distribution office, we should be good without too many train diesel stations. But if we're not using the train distribution office, then we're going to need a few train diesel stations for this to work out. I think I would want one... Wait a minute, where are we? Yeah, we're at the right spot. We just need to cross this road. Somewhere over here maybe. To not have to climb unnecessarily. something like that. Railway crossing is too sharp. You don't want to do that. Okay. Oh, that was a bit much to ask. To do it. Oh, fine, we could go single track over the road then. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Train diesel station, and adjacent to the train diesel station, or connected to it, or however put it. We also need a roundabout, because trains in the Soviet Republic, they get into their head to refuel at the most inopportune times. Then when they don't really consider where they're going after they have refueled, and if there is a way to get there and so on. That's why we do a roundabout connected to it, to the train diesel station, and then it will sort itself out basically. Oh, where do you put this roundabout then? I don't know. And where do you put the red train diesel station? Put the train diesel station here? There. And then we do go out a bit. And we do a roundabout. Or you could call it that. We do something where trains can easily turn around and sort themselves out. There we are, we don't need this anymore, and we don't really need the lines neither. I'm going to keep them on until we're done here. Which are very soon actually. See, we're coming up on the place. We need to hook this up to the roundabout and the network as a whole too. I need to think about a little bit so that we get that correct and right. That's where we want to go. How are you coming along here with the construction? So slowly. Yeah, problem is that there is a bit of traffic on the railroad, I think, on the network. As it were. Yes. Left-hand drive. That means we're coming here. We want to join up into there, and we want to come out, swing around like so. Well, this is a bit tight to get this in, maybe. Oh, it could be a little bit tight. Crossing not allowed, underwater, building in the way. Ta-da! That's that. That is your train line for doing all of this. Now we do a little bit of a slope there, and then for some reason we don't do a slope at all for a while, and then we take it down again. That this will be something. How many work days and such are this? 15,000 work days. And we could just click this button and it will be done immediately. And not have to wait. Yes, but that's not how we do it. Is this working? Yes, it is working. This should have priorities set for it. So that one should be low priority. That way we'll use the pipe for the bulk, or for most of it, and whatever can't fit in the pipe will eventually go on the railroad. Yes, the railroad is now designed. It's going to take forever to build. We'll see each other before the railroad is complete, I'm pretty sure, since it will take such a long time to actually do it. But that's it for this one. Number 181, wasn't it, of the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching, and good night.